Here we go, another Pocket Presence quarterback breakdown. This time, Washington Huskies quarterback Michael Penix Jr. He threw for 4,900 yards, 36 touchdowns, and only 11 interceptions in his senior season, and he led his team to the national championship game. He does a lot of things really well on tape, throws deep with pinpoint accuracy, and is always making big plays. He has big mitts and can spin it, and we're going to dive into the tape and see exactly what he brings to the table for the NFL team that he ends up on. All right, they're rotating down, probably kicking back. Perfect blitz off the edge. Gonna be here. These guys. Little play fake. 1, 2, 3. First hitch, second hitch. There was a nice level 2 deep pylon route on the money. I mean, that is threw from like the 12-yard line, it looked like. 45 yards, just about, on a rope. And that's one of the harder throws in football. There are not many teams that run pylon routes often. Let's see how this route was run. Kind of like a post corner that goes over the top. Love that they were on the same page there. And that was money. What a way to spark this thing off. See him from the other view. It's his patience and his bounce. Baby play fake. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Balls out. Money. I mean, you cannot put it in any better of a spot than that. That's a big time throw. He made a lot of big time throws in his career, especially this year. And then they ran the ball in. They scored a touchdown. Now it's 7-7. They got the ball back. Here we go. Play fake, little half roll here, pop the center. These are typically to run things that are coming back this way. We're gonna get a sail concept. So 1, 2, pylon, running back out, and he gets to the running back right away. Great job. This is like a real NFL play. It's not there. You're not gonna be greedy. You get some leakage through, find your back. There, perfect. He'd be graded well on that in the NFL. Good accurate spot. 1, 2, 3. He knew he felt the pressure. Get it out. Well, let's move on. All right, now we got 3rd and 4. Let's see what we're getting. 3rd and 4, you're thinking heavy man. They go in motion. He doesn't come across. Now you're not thinking man. So what are they going to run? They're going to zone this off somehow. So you're going to check because you had probably a man beater. They didn't get the motion. Didn't go across. So let's get to our zone beater and let's see what they run. That's exactly what they get to. They got a little Choi/Tony. Go ball outside. They have a basic with an arrow route and a running back at the flat. That's their zone beater because he did not motion across. So he's processing information. He's seeing it. Let's see. What I would say right here is, look, yeah, hindsight 2020, maybe you could rip that. I think if he had this back, he would rip that. The other thing I'm thinking here is it's 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. Get it to your running back right now with 13 yards of separation and go live to play another down. That's what I'm thinking. If you're starting to this side. He gets in a scramble. Ends up coming open, but it looks like he misses the throw. So it just looks like they got him. They confused him on defense. Again, Texas disguised it. They ended up getting to a 2-shell, and it's incomplete. Let's see from this view what he was seeing. All right, drops back. You're seeing how does this guy relate to him, and then this guy to the arrow, and then to the back. Well, no one relates to the running back. So if this is your read and you're splitting this down the middle of the field, and this is the side that you're reading, stay to this side because everything over here on this side it's a pick a side. You can't progress back because these routes have already developed. So drop back right here. Ball's out to the running back. Let him go get his chance. That's how you're going to have to play in the NFL. But it's okay. Get in a scramble drill. You're an athlete. I still love this. Let's see. It's close. It's close. He pulls the ball a little bit because he's worried about him. Pulls him a little too much. I bet he wishes he had this throwback because this is very makeable. His arm talent to keep it as sidearmed as possible. Don't come over the top. You can see at the very end, he kind of comes up and down, and that's why the ball dies on him. Look. Up and down. His arm is finishing in this direction instead of this direction. And that's why the ball dies on him. He's very capable of making those throws. We've seen it all year long. Just missed that one. Not going to over break down that play. 2nd and 9. Tight end over here. Looks like he's looking to get a quick motion. It's out in the double. All right, they're bringing. They got 5. So playing 5 deep. Looks like we have, let's see. He motions from inside out. That tells you it's going to be man. That's why they're motioning the tight end. So now from here, you know it's going to be 11B. So 5-man rush. He's got him. He's got him. He's got the back here and here. So you're just trying to see who is the best leverage depending on the routes that are called. Looks like they have an old school Texas Tech Lincoln Riley concept. So slot fade, over, post curl, or post dig. He knows where he's going. He knows where he's going. That was a nasty play. People talk about Jaden Daniels having dogs at receiver. Michael Penix Jr. had dogs at receiver too. Don't get it twisted. What I love about this is his whole pre-snap process is, look, if we get a one-on-one op, we're going to take it. Our whole job is to hold the safety. Don't let him get involved in it right now. So he's going to drop back, keep his eyes this way to hold him, and then reaction throw to whatever release that slot receiver has. So 1, 2, 3. This is impressive right here. This is a 3-step and a hitch. So a 3-step drop and a hitch play. Or 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, we missed the block. I have to not hitch, and I have to get this ball out prior to getting hit off a reaction. Like right there, how he sits back on and flips it. That's like Jordan Love did a really good job of that. I watched a lot of Jordan obviously this year. Did a really good job of that when he had pressure, leaning back away from it to allow the pressure to not indicate the flight path of the ball and influence the throw. And what does he do? Up and away, back shoulder, slot fade. That's another big boy contested throw with great ball placement downfield. That was his bread and butter, man. He got one-on-one downfield. He was taking his shots and he was accurate most of the time. It's an asset to have in the NFL. 1, 2, 3. Look at how he was able to just kind of like ditch this ball with a flick. Yeah, that's awesome. And look at this ball placement. When I talk about elite ball placement, back shoulder, that's money. His receivers, man, they were making plays all year long. Motion out, nobody goes with him, so you know it's going to be zone. These guys are triangling this. Got another little triangle. You can look at the geometry all over the field. You're getting kind of like a 2 shell. This is like more palms coverage, where palms meaning if this guy runs up and breaks out at 5 yards, he'll jump it. If he runs out and breaks out at 10 yards, then he will take it, and he's got responsibility for the deep. So it's a quarters technique. These guys, they are playing with each other. Pause. But drops back, goes to throw it. I don't know if this is designed. He got out of there really quick. To me, it kind of looks designed because of this tight end letting this guy win so hard. I think it's a set his feet, act like he's going to throw, and then dash out. Aaron Rodgers used to do a lot of this. Look at how he's letting him win inside to pin it. Maybe not, but that actually was a designed something the Packers used to run. We used to do it at Virginia, actually. If your first read wasn't there, it was a design get out. Doesn't look designed. Looks like it actually was a mistake, but oh my gosh, he got tackled. No flag? I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can do that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure that's legal. Uncatchable, I guess. All right, moving on. Now we got 2nd and 10, ball on the 50-yard line. Looks like he's going to now rotate down. He's rotating down. He's going to go over here. Look again. Who goes out when motion happens? Right here. Look, they're all messed up. Man, what a job. What a job to navigate the crap in the pocket on 2nd and 10 and find your open receiver. This defense is all jacked up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Got an out route. Basic. Looks he's got seam hitch. This though, you can see it. As soon as he drops back, he sees him push out. He sees him push out. He sees this guy stay flat-footed. Look at his eyes and shoulders. He's trying to pull this defender this way, or at least hold him stationary, hit this window right here for this backside in. And then pressure, just like the up and away back shoulder fade. The difference in this game was his ability to navigate pressure, which people did not give a whole lot of credit for this year. Like that, for most guys in the NFL, that's a sack. Now, this new crop of guys and how they play ball, that's not a sack. That's a great play. Way to reset. Keep your eyes downfield. Remember what you saw before shit hit the fan and know where the ball needed to go and find him without any hesitation. That's an A++ play. Watch it from this view. So he sees it. This guy's out. They got the out route with the basic coming backside. His whole responsibility is him. Can you hold him or even push him this way to hit this window right here? Drops back. He sees it. He sees the action, confirms it. Now he's staring him dead on, trying to get him to stay put or move. Look at him. He's trying to pull him to throw this, but feels this pressure. That's tough. Remembers what he sees pre-snap. And again, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that he was pulling and not actually reading over there because there wasn't much happening. And how he snapped back to this inside breaker, I would love to ask him if that's what he was doing. If that's what he was doing. Because if it was, this was next level play. And to deliver it perfectly, I mean, that's money. Great route, great conversion. Keep moving the chains. All right, now we got motion out. Look, all they're doing with these motions is gathering information. Who lines up with them pre-snap? Who motions with them? How does the triangles and the shell change? That's all they're trying to do. Now they got the little pump fake. Looks like they're going to run a screen here. That's a nasty design. If he can get out of there, Ooh, that's so close. Can't talk about the quarterback much on that one, so we're going to move on. But I like that play design. I like where their head was at. So they had 4 runs in a row at the end of that drive to score a touchdown. They're heavy running the ball in the red zone when they definitely could have been throwing it. So look at his stats with a grain of salt. Like, he didn't even have the air it out ops some of these games that they could have. They were dedicated to winning the game no matter what the cost. So if there was a run look, they were going to take the run look. Here we go. 1st and 10. Again, what are they doing? This is palms. This is 2. You can call that cover 6. In essence, where it's cover 4 over here and cover 2 over here. But what they're starting to do is have this guy hunt up and kick over here. So this really puts him on an island. You can kind of see it. His eyes are pulling. If he wanted to take this go ball, he definitely could, but heavy outside leverage is what they're trying to take away. Texas defense was not sound in this game. Here we go. Half roll. Get back into the soft part of the pocket. Get your crosser. Get your post. Get your running back out here wide open in the check down. Let's see how he reads it out. Lets it rip. Lets it rip. And they got another one. I mean, they were just bombs away, airing it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First hitch, second hitch, balls out. Again, he threw that from the 16-yard line to the 27. That, my friends, is a bomb. So 34 yards on this side, 23 yards on this side. That is, quick math, 57 yards of air time. I mean, that's a bomb. That is an absolute bomb. Again, half roll. These half rolls just allow you to buy so much more time because you're not dropping straight back and giving these guys rush points to get to you. You're moving the pocket, so their rush lanes are like this. His rush lanes is like this. Makes the rush lanes longer. But again, rips it from the 16 all the way down. Oh my God, to the 27. That's a bomb. He's got everything it takes to throw it well in the league deep. I'll tell you that. Got a great gauge for it. And dude, his hands are big. He's got long arms. He is built to throw in the cold weather. I wouldn't be shocked to see him go up north to a team that plays outdoors. Started running the ball a lot in the red zone, something they do a lot of. But here we go. Back to the pass game. Heavy set. Play action. Actually, they hand it off. Throw it back. Oh, he had action. He had action. Come on, 11. Come on, 11. Give him a ball. Would have been able to see that speed. All right, so we got speed to the field, tight end back door. Let's see what the coverage is going to be. Again, they're going to this 2-shell. Texas stayed in this 2-shell so often this game because they were trying to not get beat deep. That is their whole MO. They're going to make them be patient underneath. Did it work? Hell no, it didn't work. Let's see how he read it out. And again, let's look at the situation here. 3rd and 4. If you have a defense going cover 2 where these guys are sprinting out off the screen on 3rd and 4, you have got a problem as a defensive coordinator. Nowhere near anything that could be happening on 3rd and 4. So he gets a freebie here. They're running basically an arrow, like a whip route. Run a lot of whip routes in Madden. Corner, and he's just going to find the open space quick game. Right on the line. Who knows? Did they get it? Looks like they did not get it. They were a little bit short. And it's only 14-14 at this point in the second quarter. So a lot of ball to be played. No room for mistakes. But here we go. Going empty. Now they're going 4-man rush. A soft cover 3. 1st and 10. This defense, man. That's okay. Gets into a scramble drill. Did he go past the line of scrimmage? I'm not sure. Like that he kept his eyes downfield. 1, 2, 3. Kind of gets pressure. His O-line let up a lot of pressure, but Texas D-line was almost eating, and he was the difference in this. Like, there are guys in the NFL right now that can't navigate this right here when somebody's loose. They just fall down. So for him to have the deep threat accuracy that he does, and also this ability to get out of these types of problems is so much more valuable in my opinion than just having a guy that can run like Lamar Jackson. Like, this is the threshold of what you need to be able to do in the NFL. Move the chains with your feet creatively through the pass game, through extension of the scramble game into run. Like, you got to be able to do that in the NFL, I think, if you're a prospect coming out. You cannot just be forced to win from the pocket every single play. Here we go. Mechanics, it's fine. Now Texas, they're getting out of their 2-shell because they're letting them go up and down the field. So we're going to get some pressure here. You're going to play either 11B or 33B. This, I would say, is going to be, let's see. This is 11B, mainly because he is rushing to take him. He's going to play off here, here. Imagine this is 11B. Nope, this is 33B. That or there are 2 people playing different coverages. I don't know how they just let him go up right down the field off the play fake, but great job, great decision, great accuracy. Again, 2nd and 5, big play. Texas's defense this night was all messed up. These shifts, these motions had them so confused. They couldn't recognize the plays that were coming. But here, pulling guard, gets him to fit. Gets him to shuffle his feet. His eyes are in the backfield. His release angle is great. And he's got to throw through a ref because college football is annoying. These guys off the field, out of the middle of the field. Great job. Now you're really in a comfortable spot. 1st and 10, ball in the +29. Play fake, half roll again, buys time. Oh, he had him. He had him. He had him. This is a leak play. Teams in the NFL run this a lot. So you basically run like your half roll here, set up, leak over, post, run it back in the flat. At 83, your problem right here is you turned your shoulders right here and we're looking back the whole way, slowing down. Running sideways and fading away from it. I think this is actually a really good ball. If he is running not so stiff and not turning his whole body sideways, I think this is a perfect ball. Maybe you know your personnel a little bit, but that ball would have had to been absolutely perfect for the way that he was running it. Guy's a little stiff, but I think that this is a ball that translates to the NFL. The way that he can get it up and down and drop it in, like, I think that's a really good ball. So I'm not going to put that as a negative on him. I don't think he really missed that throw. I don't think they had the right guy running that route. They got trips to the field. They get back into their little 2-shell. And 4-man rush. Somebody's free. Oh my gosh. Again, guys, like, what is the deal with how he played in this game? What elevated them? It was his ability to make the first man miss and keep the play alive while keeping his eyes downfield and delivering an accurate ball. Like, they just did not set to him. I don't know what they are doing. I don't know where his eyes are. But the left tackle shuffling down to not take him blows my mind. Just absolutely blows my mind on a 4-man rush. And he has the wherewithal to navigate that, climb the pocket, and then also flip his hips and reset to deliver on a line so that that ball could not be undercut. Like, any less of an accurate ball and that would have been undercut for a pick. But he put a lot of steam on it. But this is like right here. Like, that ability right there. Like, a lot of guys in the NFL, I mean, he's taking a great angle. A lot of guys in the NFL can't have the strength to even pick up that left foot right there and then deliver as quick as he did, as accurate as he did. And I actually don't even know if that was a pass breakup. I think that bounced off the receiver's hands. I mean, that was insane. Game of inches. Now, 21-21. Washington's got the ball back. Too high shell. First hitch. They're sinking. Got your spot right here. Let's see what they're doing. This is not an RPO. This is like a really crappy fake. And I like that he's just not predetermining, it's cover 2. Like, I'm not going to be able to get this hitch route. Like, no, he's going to read it out. He's not going to let them predetermine. Also, I hope his coaches are telling him, look, they're not really running cover 2. They're running cover 2 to the field. Him down, and this side's really more palm. So if he vertical releases and he vertical releases, he's not going to be so aggressive to jump this. So I like that. I like that decision. Nice, easy 8 to 9 yards. I like that he went inside out on his read too. You can see his eyes here to here, all in the same step. He didn't need like a reset or anything. He's savvy, man. He's savvy and he's accurate deep, and he's got good ability to make people miss in the pocket in a short space. All right, 2nd and 1. Nice little screen whip. This is really good, natural. Nice. To have long arms, big hands, that really helps in these situations. You can see how he's able to go from here to just whipping it out there. I'm telling you, some guys need a full reset with their body to deliver those types of balls, and he does not. So the RPO game is alive in the NFL. When people start playing off coverage, you'll get a nice, easy 4 yards time and time again because of that ability. Like that. That's just a little flick out there. It doesn't need his body at all. That was very Aaron Rodgers-esque. All right, here we go. Now look, when you start seeing these guys get close and not on the same level, you know you're going to get some sort of rotation. These guys are pre-aligning 3, so that's their answer. That's been their across the 50-yard line. That's been their answer over here. Once they cross the 50, they're going to get out of their 2-shell a little bit. Start seeing some real tendencies. Again, dropping these guys out. Hope he goes there. He does. Great job. Maybe, I mean, not great job by him, but great job reading it out. They try to get like a seam here, check it down. I mean, if you ask him like where to go with the ball, like maybe he should have went 1 to 2 to 3, but I don't like how these guys are running these routes. Backside is open, but they're probably telling him to stay front side. Got a lot of space here. It's just it's a long check down in these leagues. In the NCAA, when the hashes aren't here and here, these throws, man, they get a lot longer. Those extra few yards make such a big difference on those. I actually think he's going to be a better passer in the NFL with the tighter hashes. He's had to make some really long, tough throws, hash dependent. Here we go. 3rd and 8. What are they going to do? They've been blitzing. So here they are. They got 5 up. A guy that's starting to lurk a little bit. He's at a different level of this defender. So I'm thinking he's probably going to come. He does. What shell are they getting into? That's the next question. They're rotating back. They're getting into a cover 3 with 2. They're bringing the house-ish. So you got space. Let's see what concept they're running. So they got the out route to the sticks. So you saw them run this earlier in the game. In this look, before, when he hit the back shoulder fade, he had the slot receiver in the fade and a hitch. And they had the cross and the post curl, post over, whatever. On 3rd and 8, instead of running the slot fade with the hitch, they're actually going to run the 10-yard out with the go to clear out. So this is going to be number 1 to this out route, then to number 2, which he's got good leverage. He should win. You're really just trying to see this defender. So let's clean the screen. What does this defender do? You have the out route, take it. If you don't, you're going to have him wide open. This coverage is terrible. Like you have receivers open all over the field. Do what you want at your will. It's just the easiest 3rd and 8 completion. Like you need dogs right here to play tight if you're going to be blitzing like this. And they don't. He's able to see it. 3-step hitch, rip it, out route, money. So 3rd down accuracy. I love that I'm seeing this. Love that he's going to the right place. All in all, that is number 1 in his read. I mean, this dude can rip it, man. Also, one thing like nuance to the position, watch his head stripe. My coach used to talk about this all the time. See his head stripe as he's dropping back. Basically straight down the field, just peeking, knowing that when he starts and reacts to look to this guy, if he's dropping back staring at him the whole time, this guy's going to drive. His vertical eyes down the field keeps this guy's feet flat-footed because he has to now respect a post or an out route. If his eyes are wide here right away, then he can drive that right now. So real people that watch quarterback play and know what's going on will watch how he's technically sound. And he's dropping back, holding this guy. He's the guy who's reading eyes. And he gets a gimme throw because he's holding his eyes vertical. There's nothing 16 can do to that without he's being coached. Unless he's just going to go play man-to-man and play tight. He's reacting off the quarterback. Not something you want to do against a guy that's savvy. Here we go. 1st and 10. Love the accuracy there. Like him and Bo Nix were so good at these all year with ball placement and good timing. Like if it's behind him, he's gonna lose a step. But the fact he's able to put it in a good spot lets him go set up his blocks, lets him go get a 13-yard game easy. Just telling you, it's those little nuances of the game that make a good player into a great player and why he was able to shine so well this year. And those things come with experience. It's not rocket science, but you have to play to know those things or be around people that can teach you. Man, I love this. And again, now we're ripping. Now we're ripping. He's ready, set, ready to throw. Throwing before the receiver breaks. Look at this route concept. See him in here, here. Running back in the flat here. All he has to do is hold this safety. As soon as he drops back and he sees this safety right here, lose his leverage in these first few steps. Look, his eyes are over here holding him. They're trying to double and then rob. Look at this safety. He is trying to basically allude to doubling until he knows that he cannot influence this play. So as soon as he gets on an out or gets on his go ball and wins outside and he flips his hips, now he's coming back to rob. But at this point, man, he's already ready to rip it. Too late, too little, too late, and you're not going to get there. And an accurate throw on time will beat any sneaky coverage any day of the week. Let's watch it from this point of view. Again, watch his head straight. He's processing, he's seeing, these guys are moving around talking, he's waiting to see what he's going to do. Right before the snap started. Like, this is the fun stuff about watching quarterbacks from this perspective. Watch where his eyes go right before the snap, right here. You can see his head tilt. All right, he knows. Eyes down the middle of the field. He sees this safety. Bet. He's going to lose his leverage because he's going this way. I know my receiver's responsibility is to get inside. What does he do now? Rips it. On time, in rhythm, accurate, all of it. And trusts with how he threw the ball that this guy was not going to make it because of what he saw pre-snap and how he saw their feet go. He also knew and was very aware of this right side safety because look at how he threw this ball. This type of ball tells me that he is very aware of where the safety is over here to rob, because a wide open receiver with this angle, if you're just taking that safety out of the equation, you probably throw that ball over here. But he's very aware. Look at where this ball ends up, before this side. That's really good football. He's seeing the shell. He's seeing the field. He's processing pre-snap, post-snap. Things are moving around. Like, he is on fire, and he's really good at seeing things downfield develop. And that's why he was able to throw so many deep balls for touchdowns. He's able to be confident and comfortable in the pocket and rip it downfield. And he's also got a hose. I mean, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, play off the pump fake. You don't even need this guy to take it. You just need him to stutter his feet. And watch the velocity that he can get this ball out with off a quick reset. He is just pinpoint down the field. That ball teleports into this tight end's chest before the DB can do anything about it. And again, another 19-yard gain into the red zone, 1st and 10. Critical play, critical point in the game. And let's just enjoy this for what it is. Big pump fake. Got the camera. Quit, like, before the camera could even reset, he was already throwing. Boom. Ball's already out. Like, that ball is probably right here. Yeah. And it is just, look at the ball placement here. I mean, as tight of coverage as it can get, as one of the toughest passes he could be throwing. And not to mention, he threw this, guys, this is the cool part. He threw this from the left hash. The NFL left hash is right here. He will not have to make a harder throw than this in the NFL. This is the stuff that I'm like, this guy translates. He's a safer pick if he can stay healthy. He can process. If you're willing to take a left-handed quarterback, he can do all the things you want a quarterback to do in a West Coast system. I look at a guy like him, dude, he would thrive in a Shanahan system. He would be really good. They're a really conservative team in the red zone. They're not trying to put the ball in danger. But out in the open field, when you got space and you have safeties that have to cover a lot of ground, they're going to let him go to work. It's a pretty unique formula they have. Drops back, gets pressure. They let the guy wide open, and he finds him. He's going to see it. He falls into it. And again, I can't speak for his reads, any of it, but when you see a linebacker blitz, the D end is the only guy left responsible. So you're going to try to get your eyes back to the running back if the route says to, if it's appropriate. And he knows it. He sees it. No hesitation either. Mark getting down, 1st and 10, capable, willing to scramble if nothing's there. Like it. Eyes downfield the whole time. Now, Texas has been getting ripped in that too high show. F it. We're going to get guys up closer. We're going to start playing a little bit tighter cover 3. Left, right, balls out. Not great spacing for this concept. Accurate throw, falling down tight end. I'm out of it. Stop turning your body. If he doesn't love this is one thing I would say. He does like to rip it to the first read whenever he can, but even if it's like tight and you don't think so, these are some things that he's going to learn to love in the NFL. Running back for sure gets the first down. If you think it's there, take it. Can't fault that. All right, 1st and 10. A lot of 1st and 10 passing plays, which I love. It says what you think as a coach about your quarterback. That's going to make the decisions. Here we go. You got your little half roll again. Buy some time in the pocket. Now look, when you half roll, you either set up to run crossers or sail routes here, or you're going to pivot on a peel, throw back this way. So let's see what happens. They're running the sail route again. Does he have space right here? Maybe. Does he have space out here? If he settles his feet, yes. Get anything? No. He scrambles back this way. And look at this, dude. This is so good. This is a savvy scramble drill player. They must practice this. This is something they teach in the NFL. Once you get covered, go up and whip back down. Like, look at the no hesitation. Money. Got dogs, man. He had some really, really good receivers. And, I mean, it all started with him. He was able to buy time. Money. Empty. Quick little screen out, set it up, get going. I really like his play style a lot. I think as far as like technical wise, I don't think he's like super technical with his feet. I think he's like more just like kind of always ready to throw, which I don't think is a bad thing. But from a coach's perspective, and especially in the West Coast where I kind of quote grew up in as a player, 3 and a hitch, 3 and a second hitch to your check down. Like that's how they play. He's a little bit more gunslinger than that, but good ball. Maybe a little led too much for a running back. I mean, hit him right in the hands. You got to catch that. At the footsteps. Okay, now we got a little QB run. Designed, able, capable. 2nd and 10. Gets a nice little 13-yard run. Look good doing it, too. This is what I'm saying, dude. In college football, translating to the NFL, you just need to be capable. You don't even need to be, like, world-class as a runner. Set it up, get down, move the chains. Can you move the chains with your feet? That's the question. Yes, you can. Screens, man. They're taking advantage of it. They're taking advantage of it. All right, 3rd and 10 in the red zone. No mistakes. No mistakes. You have a field goal in the bag, allegedly, if you have a good kicker. That's what they're going to call. Empty formation. Again, empty formation. When they bring 5, you do not have a lot of time. You're going to end up getting 1 high most likely unless they're trying to double a stud. And you're going to have a lot of man routes that need a win. So, knowing you don't have a lot of time, where are you going with the ball? was a safe throw. That was one of the first deep balls that I felt like he missed, but in my opinion, he's actually throwing this ball away early and safe because of what he has up front. He sees this guy stutter. He's playing over the top. I think he's making the decision as a thrower. Look, I'm just going to throw it up and away. My guy's probably not going to get there. They have a better play call than we do. I'm not risking anything. Not risking a tip. Not risking a sack. We have a field goal in the bag. Let's move on. Like, that's a veteran throw. It's my guy or nobody. Not even close. Let's go get the field goal in the bag. That's what you get out of a guy that played a lot of football as an older guy. Some of the young guys that come in the NFL at, 21, 20, 22 at quarterback, they don't have that in their game right now because they've just been the flashy, super talented guy. But like those small decisions, like their check boxes, their green checks, for coaches that they can trust you in critical situations. I mean, you look at guys like Trevor Lawrence even this past year, he struggled in situational football, and that was his downfall towards the end of the year. Cost him a couple games late for just stupid things like spiking the ball, taking a knee, not getting out of bounds, like just stuff that you can't miss. And right now, like those little things that I'm seeing out of his game, I like. So I think he's very aware of everything that's going on around him. Half roll, didn't set the edge, got time. Probably missed a guy here. I think that was your throw, but felt a little bit more dangerous about that one. Weird play. 2, 3. Don't know what they're trying to accomplish here, but some of the college football stuff is a little weird. Nah, yeah, good throwaway actually. From the other view, you say, yeah, throw it to the underneath guy, but from here, have to up and over this guy in before him. Nah, throw it away. Great job. Back, first hitch, second hitch, lets it go to a wide open guy. Underthrows him. Did you get the flag? Got the flag. How far of a throw is this? Also see what happened with the route concept. Get back to that cover 2 shell. He takes him. He's slacking. How far of a throw was this? From the 17 to the ball landed on what? The 24. So 25 yards. I mean, that's another like 55 to 60 yard throw. It's tough. Tough that he didn't see it, but that wasn't even a part of his read. Not versus cover 2. He fell into that. We'll take the 15 though. 1, 2, 3. He obviously wishes he had that one back. Other thing, these hashes, man, they're so far. Think of if he was throwing that ball from, let's see, when he drops back, we can see the goalpost. Like right here-ish is the NFL hash. That extra 4 yards goes a long way. We'll never have to throw that far of a pass in the NFL. Again, they're up by 2 scores. Play it safe. Double reverse pass. What do they got? Navigating the chaos, throw it away, smart play. Like, it's just situationally where he's not forcing anything, up 2 scores. They're trying to put the dagger in here. He wants to be the guy to put the dagger in, but he's not going to do anything stupid. Don't give them a chance to get back into this game. Left it a little bit behind. I don't love this play call here. They're starting to bring the house a little bit. They're bringing 5, so you got 5 for 5. You got all these guys pushed 4 for 3 over here. This concept, inside release circus route, like maybe this is the throw. I don't love that he went so fast this flat route. I want him to get his eyes there and see this guy coming down at the snap. But again, this is a really good play by him. I think, yeah, you can say take that, but did we miss? Yeah, we did not. That's the other thing. Look, I can say all of that and I'm entirely wrong, because then I go and look at the protection. Well, full slide is going left. He's got a problem here. So what is his answer? It's this flat route. That's his check down. So that's why you have to be able to watch tape, because I won't see something the first time through until I watch all parts of it. How does the pass pro go in with the route combination? And look, they're blitzing from the boundary here. They had the full slide going this way and they were accounting for him, then I'd say, yeah, sit back. You know you got a time for your first hitch. Put this pylon over the top like you did on the second play of the game. But here, you know your line's going this way. You're hot. Throw it hot. And that's what he did. He knew it too, which that's even more of a good play for him because he's aware of his protections, and not everybody in college football is. So I like it. That's why you got to be able to watch film and know what you're looking for. And like, oh, this guy missed this. Well, he's being coached that if he's hot, get rid of the ball. You're up 2 scores. Don't do anything stupid. Don't risk a sack fumble. Now look, now we got a load front. Load meaning 3 D linemen on one side of the ball, other D end, 2 linebackers. This creates what we want to say is most likely going to be a full slide here. He's got him, and then this back's got to come fill there. That's protection, what you would want to have. See how it plays out. Yeah, so he comes there, they bail out, perfect. But now they got him on this edge. Blitz peeling, or blitz, he's like mugging up the blitz, aggression. 1, 2, 3, first hitch, get a little scramble. Got your running back if you want him. Nice. Fine, I got you. They are allowed to have good plays too. But now look, Texas scored now, only up by 6. Like, this drive could end this game. So how are we gonna act? Under center, play action. Oh, gets out of there, checks it down to his running back. Stay in bounds if I'm you, but you're not. I mean, this is called navigating the shit, dude. Play action, you're gonna get a blitz off the edge to the side. This could have been a blow up. I mean, way to navigate. Just keep navigating chaotic situations. I like that they're still passing too. Trusting him to keep the ball in play, make good decisions. Again, I love this. He's seeing this bail technique and this quarters kind of palms-ish to the boundary. Keep taking your checkdowns when they're in trail, or when they're fading up, not in trail, sorry. Keep taking it. Smart with the ball in quick game. Again, 9-yard gain on 2nd and 11. Now you're in 3rd and 2. You're in 3rd and 2. You're another first down away from guaranteeing 2 minutes of running off the clock. Stack the box. Quick game. I'm telling you, dude, like, what they believe in this kid, this guy, like, critical situation, 3rd and 2. They're not just going to run the ball. 5 up, 1 in the box. Let him throw a quick game and find the open receiver. He's finding them all over the field. Great timing, great accuracy. Like, this guy knows. Look at his double check here. He's like, oh my god, I'm getting the ball. Can't get it quick enough. Bad coverage. The zone defense by Texas cost him this game. They just did not want to get out of zone. I don't know how coordinators just do it. Go 1st and 10. Again, pass play. Just pass after pass after pass. Nice screen. Get the ball up a little bit. And got playmakers in space. Yeah, get that ball up. That was a great play by 11. Short arms the ball from time to time, but you get a lot of reps of that in training camp, OTAs, all that stuff. You shouldn't be missing those throws. 3rd and 2, 4:30 left. A first down here, you're feeling really good about things. What are you going to do? 2nd and 2, play fake. You're throwing a go ball. Over the shoulder. That's the dagger. That right there is the dagger. Let's go back to it. And you're going to have the cojones to go on 2nd and 3. Let's do it, man. What I love is like how he turns the ball over, how he gets it up and down. It's not like a lot of height on the ball, and he's putting the ball exactly where he wants it to go. Like, look at this. Look at this ball placement. He is an elite downfield ball thrower. He is elite. And yes, he's got really good receivers. But the timing, the accuracy, the DB sides are still back because he's putting it up and down so well. And there's nothing you can do to guard that. But yeah, at that point in time, the game was on ice. They ended up winning. But what I'm seeing from his film, he's extremely accurate downfield. He's very aware of his protection. He understands his scheme. He understands the problems. He's savvy with moving people with his eyes and how he drops back with his shoulders downfield to make sure that he's moving guys that are reactive players, not just playing man-to-man. I mean, he's making good decisions in quick game. He's finding the open space. He sees the field really well, and he's got a hose. I mean, another guy in this draft class at quarterback that if he goes to the right place in the right situation, he could be a guy in the NFL that goes out slinging in year 1 if they need him to. If he can get that transition time from OTAs to training camp, preseason, all of that down, I think he can thrive in an offense, especially like a Shanahan offense. Mike McDaniel, you have Bobby Slowick. Like, I could see him playing really well in one of those types of schemes. I could see him playing well in a scheme like the Chiefs. I like what he does. Obviously, not a whole lot of reps of under center, but the league's going more shotgun anyways, and I think that his downfield accuracy is his gold ticket to be a dude in this league. We'll just see if he gets the op.